Good morning, grade 5. I hope that everybody's doing well and you're ready for today's lesson. So let's get started. So today we will be doing a descriptive poem. So what is a descriptive poem? Let's have a look. So a descriptive poem, it's a poem that describes a person, a place, a thing, whether it's real or imaginary. It can describe an experience or a feeling, right? What's also very important about a descriptive poem is it does not have a clear beginning, middle, and end. And lastly, it does not have a plot. Right, so last week we did a narrative poem, which we know tells us a story, right? And someone narrates the story. But today we'll be looking at a descriptive poem. So please remember to copy the slide in your book like it says on top. Okay, so can everyone open the textbooks on page 84 and 85? It says, before you read only the first line of the poem. Discuss with your partner what kind of dog this poem describes. Take turns to read the poem, enjoy the rhythm and rhyme, then write down the answers to the questions that follow. Okay, so we're not in the classroom right now, so you don't have a partner, so I will just be reading the poem. You can follow in your textbook and then we'll discuss the questions afterwards. Okay, so the poem we'll be reading today is called Lone Dog by Irene Mcleod. I'm a lean dog, a keen dog, a wild dog, and lone. I'm a rough dog, a tough dog, hunting on my own. I'm a bad dog, a mad dog, teasing silly sheep. I love to sit and pay the moon to keep fat souls from sleep. I'll never be a lap dog, licking dirty feet, a sleek and meek, cringy for my meat. Not for me, the fireside, the well-filed plate. But shut the door, sharp stone and cuff, and kick and hate. Not for me, the other dogs, running by my side. Some have run a short while, but none of them who'd bide. Oh, mine is still the lone trail, the hard trail, the best. Wide wind and wild stars, and hunger of the quest. Right, so that was the poem about the lone dog, right? And as you can see in the poem, it was very descriptive, right? We can see how in the poem they are using certain words to describe people or things, and you can see that throughout the poem. And also we can notice how there is a rhythm and rhyme in the poem, right? So there's certain words that are rhyming with each other. There's a certain rhythm and tone in the poem that makes it flow when you read it, right? So you're more than welcome to read through the poem again by yourself, just to go through it again if you would like to. Okay, so let's go through the questions. So it says, after you read, number 1, look up the following words in a dictionary. Decide what each one means in the poem. Choose 4 of the words and write a sentence to show each word's meaning. Right, so they give you 2, 4, 6, 8 words, and you need to go and look in the dictionary. If you have access to Google, you can Google it as well. I'm not sure who has dictionaries with them, but you will need to choose 4 of these words and write a sentence using them and using the meaning, showing the meaning of each word. So remember, only 4 words you pick and you write a sentence about them. Then let's move on to the next page. Question 2 says, which picture best illustrates the dog in the poem? So we have A, B, C, D, E. We have different pictures, and you need to pick one which you think best illustrates the dog in the poem, and then also give a reason for your answer. Number 3, do you think you would want this dog as a pet? Why or why not? Number 4, make an abstract noun from each word. So there they give us 3 words, and we need to make an abstract noun from each word. And we know we learned abstract nouns yesterday, which we know is something you cannot see, touch, taste, or hear, right? It's usually an idea or feeling. Then number 5, find one example of assonance in the poem, right? And we've also learned about assonance, which we know are words with similar vowel sounds that are used together. Like the example I gave you last week was the blue moon looms, right? Then number 6 says, are the rhymes in the poem alternate or rhyming couplets? So we need to see if it is rhyming or if it's an alternate, right? So like I said, we heard there was a lot of rhyming in the poem. Then the last question, number 7, which figure of speech, personification, simile, or metaphor is used in each line below? So they gave us 2 sentences, and we need to say if it's either personification, a simile, or a metaphor, right? So for homework, you need to write the heading, the date, and page number, and draw a line. First thing you need to do is copy the slide of what a descriptive poem is, the definitions. And after you've copied your slide in your book, you then answer the after you read questions 1 to 7 on page 84 to 85, which I've just read through and explained with you. So this must be completed in your English workbook, and homework will be due tomorrow, the 6th of May. Right. So I hope you all learned something about the descriptive poem, and you must enjoy your homework, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.